So I read chapter 16, and chapter 16 deals with a group of student journalists who went to cover a death at a train station. They initially didn't know what it was. They initially thought it was an accident, but it turned out to be a suicide by one of the students at their university, and they didn't know that it was a suicide while they were covering it, and so they had taken pictures, pretty gruesome pictures, and they were trying to decide how to cover it and how to present the story. And they decided to use pictures of police officers carrying like bags, um, and they put it on the front page. But then, like after it was already printed and sent out, it was revealed that the person who had died was actually a student at the university, and that caused the university community to be kind of in an uproar and be very upset at the paper. And they felt that they had posted the pictures that they had posted were far too gruesome, and you know basically the community lashed out at the paper, and people at the paper, they felt guilty. They felt like they didn't take all of the steps necessary when reporting on the story. And yeah, so I have to say, I don't know. I kind of think that they didn't really do anything that bad. As far as how they reported it, I thought it was fine. At the time, they didn't know what happened, so they mostly just focused on how on the delays of the train station, and I don't know. And the pictures that they posted, they didn't show any body parts. It was just of police officers carrying bags. And while I can understand why the community felt offended, they were in grief because one of their own had committed suicide. I guess I don't know. Maybe I would feel differently if it was someone that I knew, but I just don't think that what they did was that bad. I mean, I don't know. I talked before in another video uh about how you should just be, when you're a journalist, you should probably just be focused on presenting the information. And I guess reflecting on what I had said before and reflecting on this story here, maybe it's not necessary to post, gruesome images. Like maybe you can just get away with using words to describe what happened. Um, you know, I don't know. Honestly, I'm still not really sure how I feel about that. Just because, you know, if your job is to present information to the public, but if there is a way to present that information in a way that will be more sensitive to that community that you are providing the information for, then maybe you should go for that route rather than you know um just posting pictures and information, just not as is, because you should post it as is. You shouldn't fabricate anything, but maybe just posting straight up pictures of dead bodies isn't the way to go. So yeah, I don't think that they did anything that bad here, but I guess maybe posting those pictures wasn't necessary in providing the necessary information to the community.